then chuna semi cheba, this phenomena is created by the mind. To go deeper, then we must go through that, to understand deeper. Buddha Dhamma. Chuna semi cheba, this created by the mind. Everything. That helps so much. Even the world is not so lelegy. Whereas the world, born from karma. Karma is the mind. Samba. Oh. Because the five, present or the five mental factors that follow always the principal consciousness. Sempa. Mental factor, which makes the principal consciousness to focus function on the object, on the same object. Or that's sampa. Which mental factor which precedes the principal consciousness. Or to that, focus function on the object. So, sampa, so it's come from karma, it's come from the sampa. So the mind, came from the body and mind, the mind. All the large way, all the different types of the world. Not only sentient beings, but the container. Sun, moon, and everything. Whole thing came from mind. Sky, earth, everything. So it's, yes. So from the collective karma, so then that's why you live in this world with all the, with all the people, sentient beings, live in this world, using this world. The phenomena are created by the mind. The mind is principle. Goes before the action of body and speech. It can be also our mind. There's a motivation, it's the action of the mind, but there's a motivation before that. So I think it can be said that. Called the Samsung Tonglen, missing chana midala. If by generating good heart, then you talk to the person. Then to that person who has a good heart and talk to the others, then what comes after that is the happiness. What comes after that is the happiness. Then example, Louis just Timashin. So wherever the body goes, the shadow of the body goes, you see? So whenever the action is done with a good heart, there's a result all the time, happiness. All the time, happiness. Then, similar, Nadokotation, Tonglen, Dhammapada, Churno, Senji, Chevatis, the phenomena is created by mind. Sin is touching on the truth, mind is principle, and it becomes preliminary. Called the singing Tonglen, if by generating bad thoughts, making chana midala, then you talk to somebody else, to the others. Do not just down there. What comes after that is suffering. Then the example is given. Language is corrosion. So, when example in India, Nepal, you see there. Very primitive, the primitive country, so language is called, they use the carriage. Carriage is the pull by the ox, so heavy, iron bar, many iron bars collected on that, and people sitting on top of them, so heavy, so heavy, so heavy. Then the beating, see, no matter how hot it is, the weather and all that. Then the beating, if they don't go, then if they don't go, then they get beaten by people who are using that. Until they die, until they can't go at all, like that. So much suffering, as a pull back. You can see so much suffering. So it's not all the time, but you see, sometimes you see like that in the street, then you do Tonglen. You take the suffering of those suffering, those unbelievable suffering every day. These oxes, they pull and beaten, they're beaten. So you take their suffering and you give all your happiness to them. So at least they take their suffering on you. You pray for them. So that's so good to do the practice good heart or dedication for sentient being. It's so good. Pray for them. So good. So good. Nyam, nyam, nyam. I don't know whether you know nyam, nyam. So So good, so good. Rather than just seeing suffering and then leave it. No. You do something. So you pray. You do Tonglen. Endless Lambert taking their suffering. That you do prayers for them. So anyway, so it's good, and so it's good in the street. You see, maybe in the West you don't see much, but because they're not so much exposed in the road. But in the East, it's not particularly kept a secret, but kept quiet, So they're in the street, so much suffering, people, animals. Then there's so much. When you go, and you can take the suffering on your ego and destroy your ego. Your enemy, your main enemy, who will destroy your enlightenment, your liberation from samsara. He will destroy all your happiness. Who have been destroying all your happiness in the past. Then and pray for them as you're walking, as you're going in the city. As you are walking the street, you see suffering. So you can do so much practice. Wow. You can make prayer for them. So much what you can do. So you can rejoice. Especially at the end of the day, you can rejoice. What you've done. What that is great. Wow. So anyway, kind of the and then you see, that's not the same, but just an idea, but not exact same story there. I would also see in the airplanes each time, as I remember, then, so as much possible then in the airplane, for example. First thing, due to all the past, present, future merits collected by me, 3 times merits collected by others in the sentient beings, others numberless sentient beings, and bodhisattvas. May these people in the airplane never get reborn back to lower realm. That's the first time to pray. That's the first time to pray. And then may all the may this airplane, wherever it goes, by carrying people, always have success traveling. So no danger, always success forever, as long as carrying people inside. Always success. And may all these people wishes be succeed immediately going to Holy Dharma. and then you can edit it so everything becomes cause of enlightenment with the bodhicitta, whatever they do. And actualize the path, because correctly following word to the friend, the route of the path to enlightenment, and renounce the Buddha to the right view, and then particular to state in this life, enlightenment in this life, not to be born in pure land where you can become enlightened, at least receive perfect human body, Midmana teaching, and meet perfectly qualified mana word to the friend, revealing the unmistaken path to enlightenment. And by pleasing most the holy mind of word to friend, may they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. So like that. So that although the prayer contains all the important things. So in the prayer. So chun tamje jenshin to dmitala radune. So dolung from Binaya teaching, dolung. So it says chunam tamje all the existence, like the condition. It's up to the wishes, your wishes. It abide on the strip of your wishes. Chide molam kangdaba devutechin jungajun. Chide molam kangdaba devutechin jungajun. Whatever prayer you have done, the result will happen like that. Chide molam kangdaba devutechin jungajun. Whatever prayer you have done, the result will happen like that. So therefore, whether it's negative wishes or positive wishes of your life, or whatever you do for others, negative wishes, positive wishes, so powerful. Then your prayer is so powerful, negative or positive. The positive brings happiness to you, brings happiness to others. Can you imagine? That's. So when I was, after I got paralysis, so didn't go immediately. So next morning went to the hospital in Australia. So first I was kept in the room where there's empty beds. So one night, I think maybe one night, I'm not sure. So I started my prayers that, of course, I don't have bodhicitta. So, of course, if you have bodhicitta, as I explained to you yesterday, how powerful it is, the prayers. But I don't have bodhicitta, so that's my mistake. Mistake from not only this life, from beginning of the birth up to now, mistake. Didn't get to actualize bodhicitta. So, any sick people who will come in this room, on this bed, can immediately recover the disease. But now, so long ago, I don't remember details. So that not only recover to have most meaningful life, I think the general bodhisattva and all that. I think I don't remember what that. That then moved to another building, hospital. So yeah. So so they did prayer also there to be beneficial for the sick people coming there. And then I think it will not be reborn lower realms, all that, I think. So I had to go in the water pond within the hospital, water pond, what do you pond or what? Pool. So I wasn't used of that. I think in South India, in just one time in South India, I think Rinpoche was he knows how to swim, and I don't know. So one day in the water in South India, just short time that. So the beginning kind of a little bit difficult, kind of for my mind, kind of not good use of it, and sort of not comfortable. So there are many old people, older ladies, older men, they I think I don't know, in the water. So then I thought. I thought, I don't know, maybe I related to the Recite of Manda Pembung and more or less in daily life. So that would help the water, water to become kasure. If you recite it's 1 or 7 times, the longest mantra of Genesis, then if you wash in the water which you use to wash, the water which contacts your body, then goes to others, goes to other human being, you see, other animal, human being. So that, totally purifies incredible heavy karma collected in the past lives. Completely purified. Even they don't recite, but you recite. So the water that touch your body goes to them, and so purifies this unbelievable heaviness collected in the past life. Purified. Then always they get, they don't separate from bodhisattvas. They always meet bodhisattvas in after life. And they don't get warm rebirth. Like we have warm rebirth this time. See, born from mother's womb, we're free from warm rebirth. So free from egg rebirth, like lice, heat rebirth, then womb rebirth, womb rebirth. So totally free. So then it's a cool way to achieve enlightenment. This, so they don't get lower realms at all. They don't get lower realms at all. So recent time in North America, so went to the beach one time. We had food and water was not sun shining. It was cloudy, but I went to the water a little bit, put the feet in the water, huge pond, pool, at the beach, ocean, So anyway, it was kind of clean water. So the water touch your body with the power mantra. Then the water touch other beings, no question, even the animals. No question, even the animals. And then you see, get unbelievable benefit. They don't get ribbon laurels. They get higher birth. So it caused them to eat even enlightenment cooker. So then I enjoyed quite a bit. So I thought to come again in the future to do that. So and then I thought, first I had some difficulties in my mind to get in the water, but then I thought, I visualize myself generously and bless the water, you see, and help the people. So make prayer for them to a meaningful life and to not be reborn Lord and all that, to achieve enlightenment quickly, all that. And then recover their problems, their sickness, that. So then, of course, then you enjoy, you see, that. Okay, all right. What was talking now?